Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we are watching our boys Nekoma. We see in the picture Kenma. He is now blonde in the picture and the picture is called Trap.
Are you describing our screen? We're gonna watch episode 18 now called Trap. Which is gonna continue to see how Nekoma beats this team that's trying to wear Kenma down, which is not a bad strategy to go with, but Kenma's gonna pull through, and we just have to see how, and they're gonna advance. Last episode was beautiful, stunning, perfect. We learned about Kenma and Toro, actually, and so this episode I'm just excited to see anything.
Me too.
Literally anything that you
see
can.
More of my boys.
Anything that you can give me, and I don't know if after I just need to. I am unwell over the fact we're playing 18. Are you not?
Literally 25
We're,
in a movie.
there's.
That's it.
I don't
That
want to
is
speak
shocking,
about
honestly,
this.
for me.
I don't want to speak about
I
that.
agree.
Well, look.
Let's
Without
play
further
that
ado,
episode.
let's see this.
Yeah.
We just played in the previous one, and now we'll go back to our boys. The ultimate challengers, but is that?
Noya and...
Yes. Is it an episode about Noya? Again, Tanaka had his.
I agree.
Noya needs to have his.
I agree. This is nothing. Did we win the first time?
Yes.
He's just laughing. He's just smiling. I think he's closing his eyes and smiling the entire time.
He just seems like such a nice man.
Cute.
I
That's
think he
very
wants to
adorable
make
thing.
his coach proud by being a worthy opponent. You
Yes.
know, everyone wants to make this coach proud. You can't though. You literally cannot. Nice Rashida. Hey! Let's go, my boy!
What?
I don't understand Japanese. Well, they risked the whole set for this. Beautiful, my boy. Oh, God.
Fuck, okay. Oh, fuck.
This is cute.
最後に生きてくる目立たない100本を積み重ねなさい。はい。ファイナルセットのために一回コスメ下げるのもありじゃねえかな。ああ、ほら。噂をすれば。よし、もう一押しだ。冷静に穴を狙う猿川工業。猫は乱される。
Ah, don't crash into each other. Good job!
God.
We need to finish it here. He's gonna die.
Yeah. We can go up to 30.
Nice serve.
Ah, fuck.
Don't mind.
Listen to me. Fuck!
He's Kura! We have a Kuro. You can... Oh, he is learning him. He is so smart, I love him. When did this start?
パッと秘策みたいなの思いついて全然疲れずに勝てたりしないかな。バカ言ってる。ケンマのくせに頭悪そうなこと言ったな。相手の根気と忍耐の策を破るには こちらも同じだけの粘りがいるだろうな。
He's not excited about it.
慣れてみせますよ。レシーバーの皆さんが。おうよ、過保護上等。セッターを動かせねえのがネコマ品質だ。ただの我慢比べはつまんないな。わざとレシーブ乱すってことっすか？たまに使う手ではありますが。毎回じゃないよ。有効なタイミングの時にね。お前すでにバテバテなのに大丈夫か？俺だってちょっと。
That's insane.
でも、できるよ。みんなは根性の使い手だから。他に要求は？高く上げてほしいかな。
The music is perfect.
This is insane behavior.
警戒してるだろうから、俺のことを潰す作戦で来てるわけで。だからこそ信じる。そして向こうが気づいたら、反対側の使い時。
God. God.
Insane behavior. He really is the brain.
まさか序盤から操っていたつもりが操られていた。ネコマのセッターはこちらが思うほど疲れてなかった。
Now they're gonna start doubting themselves.
Yeah.
You're not gonna play as well.
でもやっぱりホワイトボードの上のようにはいかんのよ。疑心暗鬼を生ず。お前たちのプレッシャーはちゃんと効いてるし、ネコマのセッターは絶対バテてる。相手は強豪で思い通りにならないが、ちゃんとギリギリだ。
We're up against the powerhouse.
もう一押ししてやろう。はい。試合が長引いて苦しくなるのはそっちだ。
You're sweating buckets. I think you're also
時間をかけて剣馬を潰す
tired.
でも俺たちはネコマなので、それに慣れてみせるよ。かつ猿川が勝ちに急ぐ瞬間に確実にブレイクして一気に取るって流れ。さっきまでは順調だったのに。すっごい。
Ah, the ball is up in the air. Good job, my
We are
boy.
as stubborn, if not more. Not
Poor
letting the
cat.
ball.
Also, Nekoma.
守備の堅い者同士一歩も譲らず。
Yeah.
コートの緊迫が実況席まで伝わってくるようです。3セット目頑張るから2セット目休ませてって言えばよかった。重力なんでこの世にあんの？重力ムカつく。重力がなければボールは落ちてこないし、重力があるからボールが落ちてきて。集中力だけは何外れてるケンマの集中が切れてきた。そろそろ限界。根性なしは根性について語るな。トラにそう言われてから根性ってなんだろうって考える。漠然と嫌っていた言葉、まるで気持ち次第でいつでも発揮できるもののような言われ方だ。根性って響きを好む人も嫌う人も両方が思ってる以上に根性を見せるって難易度高いことなんじゃないかなって。根性って多分最終奥義、精神と体力を鍛えてきたものが満を持して発動できるもの。疲労は確実に蓄積しているはず。しかしプレーはどこまでも丁寧。そんな時はシンプルに速い真ん中。ここでブレイク。均衡を破ったのはネコマ高校。みんなは根性の使い手だから。どうせお前は自分はそうじゃないって思ってんだよ。確かにおめえは踏ん張り効かねえし、サボる方法とかすぐ考え出す。でもビリだろうが文句垂れようが、先輩が見ていようがいまいが、だいたい最後までやる。
あ
今レフトには福永。
じゃあさ、お前の学校強い？
強いのは俺じゃなくてみんなだから。パスが帰った時にしか見せなかったはずの極小モーションからのセットアップ。
I love the sisters. They're gonna be just fine after you leave.
出直してきます。守りのネコマ。昔よりというか、時には俺が思っている以上に好戦的だよ。お前たちも強かった。三川工業。
I would also die for this coach. I understand Kuro completely.
まさか自分がもっと追い込まれる作戦出してくるとはな。3セット目に行かないための2セット目の無茶だ。
Now you have to watch our boys play because they're your next opponent.
根性見せたな、ケンマよ。違うよ。俺は根性が使えるレベルじゃない。あ？なんていうか、義務感っていうか、みんな頑張ってレシーブを上げてるから、俺もちゃんとしないと、みたいな。だから、それが根性だって頑張ることに明確な名前つけないとダメなの。俺が頑張ったら変に切れてんだよ。仲間のために頑張るはおかしいこと。俺がやったらおかしいの。
Friends.
何？山本大げさか。いやいや、あの件もや他人を仲間と呼ぶなんてすげえことだよ。来ないで。福田が悪乗りしないで。これで天馬がゲームやってる時の半分くらいでいいからバレーにアグレッシブになってくれたらな。勝手なアテレコをやめてください。レベル上げはしてきたよ。やるからには強いボスとやりたいじゃん。ケンマにアグレッシブになる相手が一人いらない。
God, I could never like look at Hinata and think I'm gonna get aggressive. I mean,
来たぞ。俺たちは来たぞ。
God, I wanna die.
no, I think someone's gonna have to like resuscitate me during the movies.
Movie. I mean movies
Shut up.
for three different reasons. When you think about it, nothing can be worse than like having a movie again, like Nekoma against Karasuno. Then the last movie comes and like it's the last
Yeah.
thing of the show, maybe, potentially.
Yeah.
Then you realize it can be worse.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. I said it correctly.
Actually,
When
yes,
movies come
when
out,
you said-
resuscitate me,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it is, resuscitate
For
me.
whatever reason.
Literally, and that's gonna be it.
No words, honestly.
I have no strength. I have no strength to speak. I just feel love. Because
This was beautiful.
Kenma just did it for his friends. Why do we need to name it? I don't think I have got. Kenma is you. Like, Kenma is, you know, like, I would say things like, oh, you had guts. You know, I'm not thinking about it too much. I'm like, you have guts. And then you would be like, guts. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't think, like, I think guts is what you feel when you're. Shut the fuck up. That's what guts is.
Yes. Kenma is me. I would do it for my friends.
It's true.
So.
He just pushed himself to get more tired. He is a fucking genius. I swear. His brain works 1,000 miles an hour.
I really love that about him again, just because like everybody is shocked around him when he sees him as a setter, because like every other setter is much more energetic, much more athletic, all of it, you know.
Yeah.
But like
He sort of also like falls into the background. I mean, that's what he wants to do.
Exactly, and setter maybe shouldn't do that, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, again, setter is the one who should constantly use their brain.
Yeah.
To see who to set the ball, where to, like everything.
Again, you have to, the awareness has to be not only for your team, but for their team as well. You have to be aware of where everyone is
and
standing on that
constantly,
fucking
you know,
court.
when you're a spiker, let's say, or like a spiker especially, you are looking at the ball and you're spiking, and you're of course looking where to spike it, but like I feel like setter in some ways has to...
I mean, the setter is the playmaker. Like he decides who's about to like spike.
Yeah.
Where. The
everything.
way that he gives you the ball, everything
and how that spike is gonna look, like everything.
It's a very difficult position, but it's a perfect position for the brain of the team. And that's why he is the setter. Because his mind works 1,000 miles. Because
like who else would decide that like, who else would realize that the other team is trying to tire them and they would be up for it. He was like, literally, let's pretend. Let's make me even more tired.
Literally get
Let's
me the ball.
Exhaust me until I pass out.
Yes. Finish this in 2 sets because I'm gonna die after this. But I love the way he's like, why don't I just like let them sit me down and I'm gonna like try extra hard for set 3. You know, like he's always close to like thinking he's gonna give up, but he's not gonna give up.
No.
Like he's not gonna give up at all.
And like, again,
what do they say about him? Tora said about him that like, however he struggles and whatever he struggles with, he always sees it through.
Yeah.
Everything he does, he sees it through. He's gonna see this through.
Yeah, I agree. And to me, again, the fact that like he finds the motivation in all of that because he knows it's gonna make his teammates happy, because he sees how much they try, how they don't give up. So then, because of that, even though he does at this point does not care that much about this set, about this match, about winning against these teammates, you know, he sees that his teammates care.
And they're trying hard.
And that is where he finds his motivation, that he tries hard for them.
I think that's the best way to find your motivation.
I can't see anything more beautiful than that, honestly.
Your friends are trying, so you have to try hard.
Especially in some ways coming from an introverted character who
does not find it easy to call them friends,
who does not find easy to make friendships at all, you know, and yet he decided because of these people he does not give up. He's gonna push it until the end, until he tripped because he wasn't able to run fast enough, you know. He so tripped on his own foot. That tells you everything you need to know about how much and hard he tries.
Yeah, and I love like the amount of times, like we had in the previous episode, like Kuro speaking to, I'm so sorry that I don't know the name of the libero from their team, like speaking to the libero and the other guy as well, about how like, you know, when Inter High comes this year, I don't want to talk about it because they're not gonna be here. They're not dead, but you know what I mean. They're not gonna be there. Like how they're gonna go and cheer them on, you know, and because like they're gonna make it to the competition. Like he has so much faith in them. And so like I feel like there are many instances like when he is watching Kenma and like the other guys, like the younger ones, that I feel like there's this feeling of like they're gonna be good because he has to leave. And like he as a team captain, he holds everything together. And especially I think with Kenma, because like he brought him in and everything. And so like you can imagine that it will be more difficult to Kenma when like Kuro leaves to like just not give up, basically be like, oh, I'm not gonna play now anymore. But he has this team of other people that he cares about. It's not just about Kuro. And so like I really feel every time he looks at them, I feel like he feels proud that they're gonna be okay after he leaves.
I agree.
And so that constantly just makes me emotional. Third years and apparently in any team, but especially our teams, are just gonna get me. They're just gonna get me going. I want to die every time I think about that. I also loved seeing the coach, Nekoma's coach, and the coach of the other team talk, and like him telling that like you were worthy opponents, because you see that everyone loves and respects this coach so much.
How could you not?
Literally, he just wants them to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I remember his speech where he said that he just wants them to enjoy, have fun playing. He seems like such a great human. Again, Kuro literally needs to play against our boys so that he would give his coach the match against like the rival team before he like retires.
Yeah.
Because he has so much love and respect for him. And like for very obvious reasons. I don't know, there's just like on every front the amount of love is ridiculous.
So
Literally
you can
ridiculous.
only imagine when we meet up who we are gonna root for. How are we even gonna root for?
No one and everyone. Like literally every point. Like,
all the boys, all the coaches. You know what I mean?
No, I like what I do.
It's gonna break us.
Me watching that movie is just about to be ridiculous. Like what? It's the I'm not the type of person that can root for like two teams in like my real life. Absolutely not. I always have like a favorite. There's nothing in me that's like, well, if my team can't win, at least like they are not a bad team. No, I do not work like this. So I don't know how I'm like supposed to be functioning watching this now. I literally don't know what's awaiting me watching this. I don't know what I'm gonna be, what type of a person I'm gonna be.
Because here I am really, if my team can win, why did not become a fucking one? You know what I mean?
Literally.
Why couldn't have you lost against them?
Yeah.
Why couldn't have I be... I'm joking. I'm pretty confident that like I'm gonna be so... Like I can be so relaxed. I'm gonna enjoy and love whoever will lose against, you know? Because like it's our first year, you know? Fine. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And I feel like also our third years, it's such an accomplishment at the end of a day, you know?
How far they have
especially made it. Like coming to a team that like was not existent.
Yeah.
Basically building it from the ground, from nothing.
Literally nothing.
And getting them to nationals. They know that this team is gonna be better and better through years again. So like I feel like I should be relaxed, and I'm gonna be relaxed, you know?
I'm just like, I think let's just bring tissues.
That's for
during that movie. I think just like
I don't know. I somehow feel like the tissues are for pussies.
And what do you think I am?
And we are just gonna...
Yes, this is really macho. Yes. Like what?
Wipe the tears with our hands. I feel like that's what we have done since the beginning of this channel.
Oh, that's true.
How can we just now somehow buy tissues? You know what I mean? Makes no sense. Remember wiping tears with blanket?
I have never done that.
We have done that.
I don't remember me doing that ever in my life. Like, I feel like there's too much bacteria on this. I would not be able to.
I feel like once we were joking that we were doing that or something like that.
This blanket is not filled with tears then. Believe me. I don't know. This was just beautiful. I love finding more about Kenma because we didn't have him for too much in the last 2 seasons. And the way that it ends is so perfect that like there's one thing that gets him going, that where he feels motivated, and we see our boy Hinata, that like can make anyone and everyone passionate about volleyball. Yeah. What a fucking accomplishment for one human being. I honestly can't wait for
for more of those moments when he is fighting against like face to face against our boy.
Like that whole, I feel like the match is gonna be crazy.
I think it's gonna be perfect.
I don't even know how that's gonna be. Like we're playing definitely 3 sets, but like I'm sad we're not playing 5.
I mean, I think it's gonna be enough. Like they're gonna make it good enough with me, you know?
Definitely, but it's
gonna last for 2 hours at least, you know. Which is like 6 episodes.
Tell me how long the movie even more. Because it's like if it's an hour and a half, that's not enough for me.
Oh, I didn't even cross my mind. It could be an hour and a half. Honestly,
when you said 2 hours, I was like, that's good. But like,
honestly, I thought 2.5 hours.
God, I wish, guys. How long is it?
How long is the movie? At least tell us that. Honestly.
Please tell me, because if it's an hour and a half, I'm sending emails.
No, it's not happening. There is no way.
Can it be 3?
I think it's gonna be more. Again, just because like I feel like against Seijo, against Seijo we have played at least 5 episodes.
Yeah, I mean we had a whole season of playing against Fukushima or whatever.
Yes.
So
like 10 episodes.
That's 2.5 hours.
Yes,
no,
I think
sorry, that's 25 minutes per episode.
It's not 25 minutes, it's 22 max, you know.
Okay. Well, that's 3 hours and like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't have to be that long, but like at least 2-something hours for an Nekoma, I think we're definitely getting, honestly.
Someone needs to tell us this. I want to know, because if it's an hour and a half.
If it's less, we're not even going to watch it. You know what I mean?
If it's less, this is where we end it.
Exactly.
We're never going to know.
We're waiting for the remake.
Where they make it much, much longer. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you
soon. Bye.